This is Karamoja, a land defined by its livestock herds. For centuries, mobility has been a key production strategy among its pastoralists here to find nutritious pasture and water that ensure the health and productivity of their animals.
You can get a pastoralist moving for 40 kilometers looking for water. If they can open it in the east, tomorrow they graze it to the west, the next day they go to the north or they go to the south, so long as they are surrounded by water.
But Karamoja today is changing rapidly. Shifts in human population, market forces, and government policy mean that pastoralism continues to adapt. Ultimately, the region's resilience depends on an understanding of these changes and on pastoralist stewardship of Karamoja's rangelands.
Our question is, could this be a better way of us empowering our communities, empowering Karamoja to get her come out of poverty?
Today is presentation day at this training workshop on pastoralism and policy. Over the past few months, researchers and advocates have been gathering evidence to understand pastoralism in Karamoja and how it can be supported. At stake are decisions that could influence the sub-region for generations. Karamoja covers the northeast corner of Uganda, stretched out over 27,000 square kilometers of savanna. It's also a major contributor to the country's livestock industry and makes up 20% of the national herd. Historically, the main livelihoods have emphasized livestock production. Animals grazed on large areas of interconnected pasture, but decades of inappropriate policy has undermined pastoralism, leading to violence and food insecurity. Drought has further increased these issues, pushing many towards crop cultivation. Although land for farming has increased nearly threefold, this has fragmented grazing areas and reduced pastoralists' movements, leaving them even more vulnerable to rain failures. At the workshop, participants analyzed the changes in Karamoja and discussed ways to secure access to productive rangeland.
When you look at the distribution of rain, because this is a rangeland, the distribution of rain may not permit them to keep in one place because the rain influences a lot of pasture. We really have to understand the dynamics of pastoralists.
Rain is the lifeblood of Karamoja. Unlike the rest of Uganda, there is only one rain season per year, with rainfall patterns varying widely across the region. But in the past 25 years, there have been more than a dozen droughts, which are leaving riverbeds dry and soil stressed. The Uganda government and its partners have installed public water sources like boreholes and dams to resist these changes. Many, though, were constructed without involving the local communities in their design, location, or management systems. This has led to water points being located in non-strategic areas, undermining livestock mobility, leading to land degradation and conflict. It has also disincentivized local maintenance and management, leading to contamination that could otherwise be avoided.
Having pastoralists settle in one place is not an option. What should have been done is a planning, bottom-up planning with the pastoralists, and these water points should have been placed strategically in the transhumance corridors that the pastoralists use.
While knowledge gaps around issues like water have affected previous policies, the workshop participants hope that they can combine local knowledge and scientific data into a course on the benefits behind sustainable pastoralism in Karamoja. In turn, they can take the skills gained back to their communities and take control of their own livelihoods and their future in the country.
When I see myself as a pastoralist, as an indigenous person, I look at it that indigenous knowledge is a strength to the weapon of pastoralists. With the experiences that from this training that I got, whenever I go to the kraal, I'm able to pass to them the information exactly what it is and other experiences of other parts of Africa or pastoralists generally.